As Australia's biggest tourism market, China, reopens its borders, there are hopes visitor numbers will quickly bounce back. Joining us live now is Associate Professor Sarah Gardiner, the Director of the Griffith Institute for Tourism. Sarah, thank you for your time. How quickly will we see travel rebound between the two countries?
Well, it's going to be a bit of a slow opening up with the Chinese visitors returning. I think you're going to see the people that really want to come and those that have the finances to come to be the first to return. We're also seeing quite a lot of international education kind of fueling this market.
What impacts will the requirement for a PCR test have? How quickly should that be removed, or would you like to see that removed?
Well, obviously, one part of this is really trying to welcome the Chinese visitors back. So making that as easy and convenient as possible is really important. Obviously, the government's made these decisions for some health reasons. But from a visitor perspective, we just want to see it as easy for them to move as easily and as quickly as possible back into Australia.
Now China has opened up, what difference will it make to Australia's tourism industry and our economy here? And which parts of Australia are really likely to benefit?
Yeah, this is a massive market for Australia in terms of visitors. Before the pandemic, they were our largest market and our biggest spenders. And so really welcoming them back is worth about $12 billion a year to the Australian economy, which is what they were spending here prior to the pandemic. Really important. A lot of it is group travel and leisure travel. And what we really want to see is that holiday travel market come back to Australia, where they're touring around Australia, visiting multiple destinations and spending a decent amount of time here.
Are we also going to see flight prices come down due to the increased airline competition?
Well, as we see more airlines build back their capacity, I really think the cost of airfares will start to reduce. Obviously, they're quite expensive at the moment, and that's one of the real barriers to reopening our getting international visitors here again is really the cost of the travel at the moment.
So should I hold off buying international flights? Are we expecting them to come down dramatically?
I think they'll come down over time. I wouldn't say it's going to happen overnight. It might take some time for that to work through the system.
Okay, and now that travel is open, do you expect that this is going to be pretty stable long term?
I think you'll see a steady growth back in terms of international markets. If we look internationally, a lot of other destinations in the Northern Hemisphere are doing very well with international visitors. It's just taking a little bit longer for Australia to reboot, given the fact that we are a long way away from a lot of the major population centres.
Sarah Gardiner, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much.